Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Brody here from Card Tricks for the Ages, and I'm personally extremely excited for the start of summer. I don't know about you. Hopefully you are too. You can comment below in the description box if you're feeling a little bit lonely or you want to make a remark. But I'm really excited. I love summer because less schoolwork, you get more time for magic and other things that you really enjoy. So, as you see here, I've got 8 decks laid out, and that is just a kick off, I guess you could say, this new series, not series, but an 8-day deck review. How would you say? 8 days of deck reviews is basically what's going to be happening on this channel to celebrate the start of summer. And you can look forward to a lot of videos coming up very shortly. Jody and I will be on this channel, and we're going to be posting a lot of things for all you wonderful subscribers who have stayed with us for about half a year now. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And today is day 1. I'm going to be reviewing the Green Artifice deck. So you are going to be seeing reviews on these 8 decks. Those are the ones that I haven't reviewed yet that I think deserve to be reviewed. And so yeah, let's get right on into the Green Artifice deck. So a little bit of background on this deck. This is made by Ellusionist. It's the V2, so that means it has white borders. In the previous versions, there was a green and a blue, and there was no white border. And a lot of people said that you wanted borders because of bad handling, less practicality because you see face-up cards and whatnot with borderless decks or black borders, and also the cards tend to chip and they don't look as good once you've used them. So Ellusionist listened. Now you're able to buy the purple, which has black borders, or if you don't like the black borders, you can get the ones with borders. I personally like borders. It just makes for much better handling, and I actually think it looks a lot better. So let's get into this deck. Oh, I should mention, it comes in many different colors that you can get. Right now you can buy off the website the green with borders, the blue with borders, and I have the purple right here with black borders on the back. You can see the difference there. I did a review on this earlier. You can also get, very rarely, the red Artifice deck with black borders. It's a very rare deck. Only 5,000 were made, and it's tough to find. There's also the black Club Artifice, which is only for black club members, and they're 18 bucks each. You can only get a maximum of 2 of them. And you can also get the white Artifice Tundra, the new one. I haven't put my hands on those yet. I'm pretty sure it should have a similar thing to these because of the white borders. So anyway, let's get into this box. You can see here a really good box, a really good looking one right here. They have a bunch of faded green into black. The words Artifice is written here, and you get a bunch of designs on the edges that look really nice, at least in my opinion. The sides, you get some information, United States Playing Card Company right there, and Artifice Playing Cards Performance Coating is written on this side. The performance coating is, I think, I heard Laura Seven Marie say this, it is like the magic finish or something. Either way, I think it feels a lot better than air cushion, which is a nice thing that Ellusionist likes to use. I have no idea what that says. It says something in Latin, and on the bottom you get information that nobody ever reads. Let's see here. On the inside of the flap you get some more designs, and you get some, I don't know what that is, Artifice Ellusionist logo. Pretty well designed box in my opinion. On the back you get a glimpse of the back design. So I don't really have any complaints about that, but let's get into the cards. Let's talk about what you get. In addition to this deck of cards, you also are going to get an ad card for Ellusionist. You're going to get a double backer. That's nice for a lot of applications. And you're going to get 2 jokers. These jokers I want to spend a little bit of time talking about. You can see them right here. It's this guy. And if you look really closely, you can see he's actually holding a card there in his hand. And it's face down on one joker. And this is probably my favorite reveal. On the other joker, you can see it's an Ace of Hearts he's holding. So, from far away, it just looks like regular jokers. But you can see up close that it's a really nice card reveal. So props to them on doing that. Ace of Spades looks like this. This is probably one of my favorite aces, if not my favorite. It's just so clean, so elegant. They have some, I love what they have, like a ribbon going there. Artifice is written, and overall just a really well-made ace. Customizations, the red's a little bit darker. The font they use is a little bit different. They don't have borders around the face cards, the court cards, whatever you want to call them. Take your pick. This is what they look like, basically. You get a little bit of modified color pattern. Overall, the theme of this deck is just really, it goes along really well with the back design. I don't have any complaints about that. You can take a look there. So definitely, there aren't very many cons to this deck. We'll get to the handling and the back design in a second. But some big pros are, it's an awesome ace of spades, an awesome reveal, and a pretty cool looking box if you care about that. Oh yeah, and the white borders make for this to be a pretty good performing deck, which is what I'm going to get to in a second. So, this deck, I should say, it handles really well. I have no complaints. The performance coating is probably my favorite finish. It just handles perfectly. Fanning is effortless. The cards look real good, especially with some design they have around the edges. You get a little bit of a nicer fan because of that. You can see right there. The stock they use, it's a little bit thinner. It feels a little bit flimsier. But then again, that's okay. That makes for actually easier double lifts in my opinion. But yeah, there's advantages and disadvantages to thinner stock, depending on what you like. I personally like it. You might not. If so, this is not maybe not your favorite deck, but it still is one to be considered buying, especially for collectors. So on the back design, this is what really makes this deck pop to me. Look at that back design. That is one good looking back. And the white borders, in my opinion, look just so much better than the black. It's much cleaner. And the black is a little bit too crazy, a little bit too like elegant. So it's probably a little bit forced. I mean, I just love what they have going here. That you can see how the box was made now after you see the back design. Just the fading green into black. You get this little design here in the middle, and they did it perfectly. Illusionist really did a good job with this deck. And I could say it's definitely one of my favorite decks, and I have not been using it for that long. It seems like it'd be pretty durable. I don't think this deck will like start to degrade in its handling ability very soon. I think it'll be very good, and it should last a long time. I'll probably get a couple more of these and play around with it a little bit more, and if need be, I'll make a second review on this, or I'll post some comments in the description box on how this deck has been holding up. That's it, guys. Hopefully this review was informative. You should definitely pick up this deck if you're a collector, if you're a magician. It's great to have. If you like the design, go ahead and get it. If you don't like the color, there are many different colors. It's a big pro. And there's just so many good things about this deck. I could go on, and I don't want to keep going. This has been a pretty long review. Stay with me, guys. Prepared for 7 more days of deck reviews. That's it, and I'll see y'all next time. Adios. Have a great day.